Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a general timeless reading for you. So let's see what messages is Spirit wanting to bring to you through the cards. Remember, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind as always. And enjoy this reading, Pisces. If you would like to support the channel for free, you can do so by subscribing and setting the little bell thingy on as well, and liking the video. All of these things help tons. I really appreciate each and every one of you watching this video. Alright, universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the most relevant, accurate, important, relevant messages for Pisces. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? What is it that Pisces needs to know right now? Alright. I'm going to be only taking the cards upright, FYI. And I just want to let you know about this product of the week, which I should have been promoting for, a few days, and I just didn't. So that's why there was kind of like a week of less readings and kind of like a lack of the announcement. But anyway, the product of the week is the 6 Figures from Purpose. Turn your passion for service into a profitable business, Pisces. It's ideally created for those of you who want to be light workers in your own way, in your own craft, in your own industry, bringing light into the world. But you don't know how to go about it. Maybe you're wondering if it's the right thing for you, if you can actually make a living from it, how, So this is a wonderful course to check out, and it has a discount right now, so it doesn't hurt to just go ahead and check it out. Pisces. So what I see here is the following. Some of you, you're going to be spending some time here with possibly a Capricorn or someone who you may consider to be a little bit toxic, and that is showing up in the near future for you, Pisces. So there could be some issues that are coming in about a time that will be spent with a person. For some of you, this could be a time in which you're going to be exposed to maybe toxic energies, substances, places. It's like you're going to be in the near future almost like placed in a situation that is going to require you to be very protected or to be very conscious on how to protect yourself. This could be maybe traveling to a place that's a little dangerous, right? This could be going back home to your family to celebrate something and having all your triggers messed up and, all of your nerves, being touched by all the wrong things they say, that kind of thing. But I do see you in the present moment moving towards something a little bit more relaxed. You have made your choices. You have set your sights in the goals that you want. You see them coming. It's like you're doing little bit by little bit and it's moving forward. Some of you could be having a little bit of a hard time letting go of something that didn't go as you planned. Something didn't go as you planned. Something went sideways. It just didn't manifest, or it manifested all wrong. And some of you are having a hard time shedding that. It may have, been heartbreaking, painful. But I see that you are on your way to healing. You are on your way to that liberation of your mind. You have the artist here in your mind space. So many of you, as I mentioned in the previous readings this week, you're feeling more and more creative. There's a lot more art, creativity, almost like curiosity for the beauty of life and a newfound sense of importance in those things. Maybe in the past, Pisces, some of you were very busy. You have the 10 of Wands here. you were very busy, you were focusing a lot on maybe your career or your health or your family, and I feel like some of you, there was a period of time in which you were like, well, why would I waste my time doing art or doing things that are not making me money or doing things that are not helping me raise my children or whatever. Now, I don't think that you necessarily have more time per se, but I do feel like the energy has shifted and you see more of a value in those things. Some of you are like, well, what's the point in living if you don't feel alive? And those things make you feel alive, Pisces. Whether it is painting, drawing, singing, dancing, creating. And yeah, it could be creating on a business setting. It could be creating your own business, projects, things like that, books. But there is definitely a desire to feel alive through creation, artistic creation. Some of you are designing a tarot. I can see that here. Some of you are kind of like almost like creating a ethereal layer that you're placing over your life. So this is, I don't know, sometimes I get visions that I don't fully understand, but this kind of looks to me like when I was in architecture, like we would have like layers of papers, right? Like the first layer would be kind of like the walls, right, of the structure, and then we would add another layer. It's like a kind of like transparent type of paper, and you would be able to see and draw then, you know, like the electrical or whatever. And I see some of you doing something like that here, maybe, you know, illustrating or something, in which there's like layers. If this is you, please comment below. I love to know those very specific messages. Who are they for? Because I always like, what am I perceiving, right? So please comment below if that's you. I see that many of you are busy. You seem to be having a lot on your plate, but you're dealing with it very well. It seems like you can definitely hold all of these wands, and they don't seem like they're gonna fall. It seems like you're comfortable, like you can move forward. Yeah, it may be difficult. You have a lot to do, but the path ahead is clear, and you have kind of like a clear line of sight so that you can move well with all of those things on your plate. I see that around you, there's just infinite potential, Pisces. There's so much that can happen good for you. I see a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person here as well. What's up with this person? I want to know. Got some clarifiers. There's someone here who's very bitter, Pisces. Very bitter, very angry. Could be a Gemini, could be an Aries, could be a Libra, could be an Aquarius. This person feels like they were set up, betrayed, harassed, used. There could have been a fight between two men, two powerful men. Both have like a beard. One has darker skin than the other. Dark hair, both of them. And this could have something to do with this toxicity that is showing up in the near future. Let's find out what that is about. Someone seems to be very confused. You may be feeling very confused about someone and how they perceive a situation, how they perceive you. There's a lack of clarity here. But the good thing about this, Pisces, is that it seems like because of this lack of clarity, you can come in and almost like take advantage of that in order to explain yourself, in order to truly transmit the truth that is not necessarily clearly seen by others. I'm getting that vibe of like when nothing is certain, everything is possible, that kind of thing. There may be difficult conversations that are going to be coming in the near future for you. There's two men here who don't see things eye to eye. All right, let's see what else is showing up. So, Spirit, what is this about? Tell us more. How should Pisces deal with this future toxicity, with this conflict here? What is the advice for Pisces? Allowing yourself to be transformed by a situation empowers you instead of leaving you powerless. So there could be a situation here that's like, you know, as they say, the letters from the word fear can mean face everything and rise, or fear everything and run, or something like that. I don't know. Face everything and rise, or fear everything and run. And you're going to be having the opportunity to rise and evolve and grow and be sort of like your best self. And I think that some of you, it's like there's going to be a confirmation here, a conversation as well that you didn't know you needed, but that you now need. And once it happens, you're going to be like, you know what? I've been held back somehow by this lack of clarity. So it's like you're going to be happy that there's a difficult conversation that comes to the surface and that things are discussed. I sense serenity. I sense groundedness. I feel like this scenario could potentially have made you feel anxious or stressed or worried in the past. But I feel like right now you are carrying yourself very gracefully, very elegantly, even in the face of like discomfort, awkwardness, conflict, and things like that. I feel like many of you are standing your ground and understanding that you're growing, you're learning, but so is everyone involved. And not necessarily because you are younger or because you're older or because you are this or that. That doesn't mean that others, like that you're in the wrong and others are not part of the process. Everyone here is learning and everyone here is growing to the extent in which they allow themselves to. So you may run into people here in the near future that are going to be very closed off to transformation. They're going to be like, this is what it is and this is what I think and I'm right and you're wrong. It's like, fine, okay, whatever. And you can be in that space if you like, but there's not much to gain from that. I feel like you're exposed to this. You're going to have an opportunity to speak your mind, Pisces. You're going to have an opportunity to speak your mind, be very grounded, be very truthful. Some people are going to see you in a very clear, positive light after that. And those who are just closed off will be closed off. It is what it is. But you have a lot of wisdom, Pisces, and I think that, you know, regardless of what happens around you or the interactions that you have with others, I think that you should be proud of yourself, honestly, because you are carrying yourself very well. I see a sense of maturity and purpose. I see spiritual connection that is grounded. I see forward movement that is sustainable. I see that some of you, it's like you've really created this balance of like I don't give a fuck what anyone tells me or says about me, but at the same time I know when I should listen. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you don't care about people and what they think of you, but you are smart enough to understand that you can be in the wrong, and that sometimes what they say is not out of just like mindlessness or conflict. Sometimes there's things to listen to learn, to expand, to grow, to correct course. So I love that for you, Pisces. I feel like you have this like refined notion of when to listen and when not to. This more accurate perception of when people are projecting their shit onto you, and whether it's, you know, something that you're actually doing wrong or have a lack of awareness of. And I see you moving forward with this attitude and gaining a lot of popularity, Pisces, making a lot of friends, recovering a lot of relationships based on you speaking your truth. But of course, as you know, with everything, some people will just not be open to any kind of positive change or alchemy within themselves, and that's just, you know, what it is. I like the vibe though. I like the vibe, Pisces. I see you being very, very mature, very authentic, truthful, transparent, powerful, polite. I don't know, I like it. I like this reading for you, Pisces. So if you find yourself in toxic situations in the near future, if you find yourself in spaces in which a lot of chaos could bubble up, this is the attitude to have. All right, Pisces. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to gain, you know, clarity on your vision for creating a business and a life around your mission to be a light worker or to be of service, no matter what it is that you do, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be an author, all of those things to me are forms of being a light worker, transmitting that light through your work to improve the collective, to elevate the frequency. If that is something that you feel like you could use, that clarity, maybe a plan, step-by-step plan, you know, some instruction on how to create products and offers to sell as, you know, an extension of your business. If some of you feel like you really have what it takes, but it's like you don't believe it. Some of you may be dealing with imposter syndrome. Some of you may feel very icky, having to like talk about what you do for a living or promoting yourself and things like that. So if any of those things are relevant for you, check out the 6 Figures from Purpose. That's a product of the week. Turn your passion for service into a profitable business. Pisces, you're going to see more and more of these courses, you know, worldwide. I feel like everyone's being like called into, you know, the role of the light worker in, you know, different contexts. So I hope that you enjoy it. Check out the trailer. I made it myself. Please let me know if it's like super cheesy and lame or if it's like actually good, because I did it myself and I'm very proud and I like it. But you know that sometimes we can be a little bit like not objective when we put work into something. So let me know if you like it, and I'll see you in the next reading, Pisces. Sending all my love.